Hello, everyone. The affirmation today from Swami Kriyananda's book, Affirmations for Self-Healing. The affirmation is a perfect one for lockdown. And that is patience. And Swamiji says, patience, it has been well said, is the shortest path to God. Now, this seems rather peculiar, patience being the shortest path to anything. We associate patience with something that we need when things take longer than we want them to, like a way to deal with things, a way to accept things when they're going on in our mind too long. Swamiji says patience is the shortest path to God, because he says to attune the heart to the rhythms of eternity, one must first adjust himself to life's longer rhythms. He should not allow his mind to become absorbed in concentration on the little ripples at the surface of the sea. This is the essence of the situation, that when we allow ourselves to be caught up in the minute-by-minute happenings, you know, the little problems that come and go, then it seems like life takes forever and it's so dramatic and there's so many downs and ups. And patience means to be the long distance runner, to get the bigger picture of our lives, of our situations, of our relationship with the infinite, with the divine, who is always present and is eternal. And there's no rush, there's no hurry in the kingdom of God, that God is in the eternal now. And the more we attune ourselves with the divine consciousness, we live in that eternal now. We are always here and now. It's as if we don't need patience to reach anything because we're there already. But if we attune ourselves to those longer rhythms, what we are doing is we are developing patience, because we identify with that reality, not with the turbulence, the ripples on the surface of the sea that go up and down when we look at things only outwardly. And let me read more about what Swamiji said here. Patience means also adjusting to whatever is in life, rather than wishing it were something else. And this too, rather, as the saying goes, hits the nail on the head. Adjusting to whatever is in life, rather than wishing it to be something else. When we wish things were different than they are, that's the beginning of everything that takes us away from this eternal now. When we desire something else, something that we can't have, it's that seed that plants the seed of unhappiness, of restlessness, of anger. and of violence even, because we don't accept things the way that they are. We can't just be patient with the way things are happening right now. My recollections of my childhood and as a teenager, it's like I lived in a fantasy world. I would daydream, I would imagine things were different than they were. Because for one reason or another, I didn't want to accept where I was, who I was with, what I was doing. I sort of imagined a life that was much more glamorous and adventurous and exciting, so much more interesting than I saw my own life. And so I loved literature and history and learning about things that were not here and now. And it's important for us to realize that life is much simpler than we might imagine if only we can accept where we are and the way things are. Because it's a beautiful gift, what God has given us. He has given us so many gifts. And if we just but appreciate a few of them and have patience that He knows what is best for us, and He will continue to shower us with His blessings, to give us just what we need at the time that we need it. And this patience, this contentment, gives us the eyes to be able to see and appreciate those gifts that God gives us. And the opposite of patience, of course, is impatience. And it's something that many people may be feeling right now. They're impatient because they're restless. They can't go outside. They can't do the things that they're used to doing. They can't be externalized. And what has God given us now? He has made our lives simpler. He has limited the number of distractions, the number of activities outside of ourselves, and in some ways, the number of obligations, at least for some people. And He has given us unique opportunities to be more still within ourselves. And let us take this wonderful opportunity to go more inward, to put quality time, quality energy into our meditation, into our spiritual development, to truly appreciate the stillness that's in the air that's cleaner, this opportunity to have fewer outward distractions so that we can go more within. For a spiritual person, a treasured activity is to take seclusion, to be withdrawn from outer responsibilities, to focus more on meditation, on spiritual study, on improving the quality of our lives and of our relationship with the divine. And in some ways, for some people, it may mean less privacy. If you're living in close quarters with others, you may have been used to be going out during the day and having freedom of movement, and also having some alone times in that situation. And now maybe you're closer to the people in your home. But there too, there's a wonderful opportunity to create harmony with those people, to create mutual respect, to make that deeper. And you will find that rather than those people drawing on you or making demands of you, you will feel more that you're respecting them and therefore they're respecting you. And everyone has a greater appreciation for the other people. And to give everyone, as the saying goes, to give everyone their space, their freedom to be themselves without imposing our own desires on them. And I haven't finished what Swamiji said here. He says, patience is a requisite for every type of success. If we're impatient, we won't allow that success to come. We'll push it away. We'll want things to be different than they are. Swamiji says, for it is when we work with things as they are that we can change them to whatever we might like them to be. As a child, in the moments when I didn't accept my situation, I couldn't improve it because I was not accepting what was. And it's only by accepting completely where we are, the situation that we're in, that we can improve ourselves and improve that situation. We need to be realistic first. And our true home is not anything outside of ourselves. Our true home is within ourselves. And so we have a wonderful opportunity for appreciating and going deeper into that true home right now. Let us look at the affirmation and repeat it together. The affirmation says, I am neither the ripples at the surface of the sea, nor the crashing waves. I am the vast ocean deeps, unaffected by mighty surface storms, untouched by any superficial change. This is our true home that never changes, is not affected by the ups and downs, by emotions. It's eternal. Let's repeat this affirmation together with lots of energy. I am neither the ripples at the surface of the sea. Repeat after me. Nor yet the crashing waves. I am the vast ocean deeps, unaffected by mighty surface storms, untouched by any superficial change. Take this meaning a little deeper. I am neither the ripples at the surface of the sea, nor yet the crashing waves. I am the vast ocean deeps, unaffected by mighty surface storms, untouched by any superficial change. Let's repeat this now in a whisper and bring it more deeper into the subconscious. Please repeat after me. I am neither the ripples at the surface of the sea, nor yet the crashing waves. I am the vast ocean deeps, unaffected by mighty surface storms, untouched by any superficial change. And let's take this now silently. Let's take it into that center of peace, the superconscious, our inner selves. And let's repeat this only mentally. I am neither the ripples at the surface of the sea, nor yet the crashing waves. I am the vast ocean deeps, unaffected by mighty surface storms, untouched by any superficial change. Now please pray silently with me. Long have I called thee, Lord, but thou hast not answered me. Ah, but for what long eons didst thou endure my fickleness? In this life, Lord, and if need be, through eternity, I will keep calling thee. This is the patience of the devotee, calling God. And yet, as Swamiji says here, God has been that much more patient with us for all the eons that we ignored him. God has been eternally patient. And this is the patience that we want for ourselves. Thank you so much.